sports and as this country faces a major crisis. I just came from the locker rooms of the Manhattan and Quinnipiac teams to let them know that the season has been canceled, the tournament's been canceled, effective immediately. I'll tell you that we had 2 conference calls today with the MAAC Council of Presidents and one with our MAAC Committee on Athletic Administration. These were difficult conversations. We're all in the business of both protecting our student athletes, but also providing them the opportunity to succeed and really shine at this time of year. So it's certainly a blow for us all to have to cancel this. Beyond basketball, we are also canceling all spring sports competition, practices, trips, you name it, effective tomorrow morning. Games are underway, will be concluded today, but then we're shutting it all down. There is another emergency conference call of the NCAA Board of Governors scheduled for 3. I don't know what to expect from that, but this is certainly a growing crisis and one that's impacting college sports at its prime time of the year when we're all focused on March Madness. I want to thank the Boardwalk Hall folks and the Casino Reinvestment Development Authority for the support of the championship. We're really looking forward to coming back here next year. It's been a great experience so far. I think our fans are going to really come to love this place and all the amenities and the way they treat us. So I'll take questions now. The vote was unanimous by the presidents. It'd be the #1 seed from the field. So, you know what? I haven't even looked. So it'd be the top seed. So it'd be, tell me, John, who's the top? Sienna men, Ryder women. Yeah, we've been in nonstop meetings since 8 this morning, so my brain's a little frazzled. But it would be our top seeds. Other questions?
How much did the other conferences canceling earlier today play effect on your decision?
Well, I don't know that it played an effect directly on it. It was certainly a consideration. I think we were waiting for feedback from the NCAA on what they're doing. We've been taking our cues from their direction, and we had a conference call earlier this afternoon with the Collegiate Commissioners Association and NCAA representatives, including Brian Hanline, the Chief Medical Officer, Scott Beerby, their legal counsel, members of the governance side of things, and they have not made a decision. So, but I think when you add in the cancellation of Major League Baseball, NHL, NBA, all that going on, I think there's a rightful concern that we don't know the scope of this epidemic and or pandemic that's underway. We certainly want to protect our student athletes. We wanted to maintain, to the extent we could, as long as we could, the opportunity for them to earn it on the floor, but events just overtook us.
Rich, were there any pros that were being considered that led you guys to being one of the last conferences to cancel their tournament?
I think it's just a timing thing. Frankly, it's a little different in the mid-major world than, you know, the A5 group. You know, this is no knock on my friend Val Ackerman, but the Big East, you know, they're going to get 6 or 7 teams in the field if we have a tournament, but we have one AQ, and so we were trying to resist as long as possible the outcome we came to today, so that we could earn it on the floor. You know, coming into the week, I really thought we probably had 10 days before this would really get to this point. We didn't have that luxury, as it turned out.
Rich, was the possibility of shutting down the tournament discussed prior to the tournament starting at all? And if so, how early was it discussed?
Well, we may have had some internal staff discussions about it, but there was nothing formal at that point.
Thank you. Thank you.
Over here, Matt.
basically, what happened from the start of that game being able to be played to that there's this call at 2 p.m. that cancels the tournament?
Well, I had to call with the CCA for one thing, and then with the NCAA folks. I talked to Jen Heppel, who is the commissioner of the Patriot League, and because that's a conference like our own, and one that we share a common academic background with, and so we wanted to, talk it out. But they met a little earlier than the MAAC presidents at 2, so it was just a matter of getting the process through the governance system we have. So getting the presidents on 2 calls. You don't deal with college presidents often. Getting them on 2 calls within a 4-hour period, that's a major accomplishment of itself.
What would your message be to the seniors who might never play an NCAA game again?
Well, I can't tell you how much I personally regret having to do this. And I share their pain. Thank you.